morning. Welcome to the Saturday Challenge Live. I forgot the match solitaire part. Darn it. I'm never going to get this right. Okay.
This is, and I want everyone to know, this isn't a bit. He's really trying to get it right.
Every time.
It's not a
I
running
practiced it
joke.
a bunch of times.
He
and
does.
then when it comes time to actually do it, it just all leaves my mind.
Well, it's a running joke, but it's not an intentional one.
No, it's not.
No,
It's not.
I'm really trying. Okay. What's the rest of it? I got to write this down. Where we play the Saturday daily challenges and compete for bragging rights for the week.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. So welcome. I'm David. I made this game. My screen's on. Wait, we don't have to say that part.
We
I'm
don't.
David. That's it.
Oh boy. You're David. You made this game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Allison. I'm the voice of Fiona. I write the trivia, and soon, hopefully, if I can force myself to be productive, I will write the lore for the mythical creatures.
Ooh, that's exciting. She's committed publicly.
Okay. And I'm Caitlin. I named Rosalind,
Yes.
and I did most of the French translation.
Yes. Awesome. All right. So today I hear rumors on the Discord. Quell and
I'm streaming.
what?
Caitlin's talking to her
Sorry.
husband.
Oh, okay.
Talking
Sorry.
to someone else.
That's all right.
Someone asking me, like, are you going to stream today? I'm like, well, I am right now.
Yes, we're live. So Quell and Siartha both said that number 2 is hard today. So be prepared.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see. I have a little bit of a progress report, and I can actually demo it right now.
Yeah.
I've got all the voiceovers for all the characters done finally. Yeah, I'm super excited. So here's one that didn't exist before. Pablo.
What a masterpiece! A stroke of genius! State of the art!
So yeah, they're all got 2 different voiceover artists, one for the female characters, one for the male characters, and they're both really good. And I think we got some pretty fun scripts for the characters, so I'm excited to publish those this week.
Yep.
You'll see them coming in an update very soon. Also, I decided for the mythical characters, they were not going to speak, and they're just going to make sounds. So
Yep.
those are in progress right now, but Glorielle has some preliminary sounds, which Allison's going to demo.
Yay, I'm doing it.
Okay. So anyway, that is, I think you have to scroll away and come back to stop the sound. There you go.
Okay.
So those are preliminary. We're getting a nicer whinny sound.
Yes,
'Cause
we've
that was a
listened to
little-
so many whinnies this week. I can't even.
Yes, whinnies, neighs, all the horse sounds.
Yes.
And yeah.
Were there birds tweeting as part
Yes.
of that
Yes.
too?
And,
Okay.
And,
I was
fountain,
like,
and water flowing in the fountain one.
Yes.
And
Oh, okay.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
yeah, each of the different character stages has a different sound effect
oh, nice.
to go with it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's
And do all of the mythical characters have music now?
no.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I couldn't remember where we
Charlotte-
were at with that. So, yeah.
Yeah, Charlotte Veronica is still working on those.
No, I mean it's a huge project. So it's not like I was like, why isn't it done yet? I just was wondering where we were at.
Yeah.
So.
But that is my focus. I'm working to finish everything that's in the game, so before adding anything new. So, yeah, that was big progress for me. The music is everything that's not finished is under contract and in progress, including new team icons. So I just drew some temporary ones there. But David, the artist for the game, is going to be doing something much cooler, I'm sure. So that's coming. And I think that wraps everything up. So the new sound effects, the new art.
New backgrounds.
Oh, we have new backgrounds. Yeah, I'll just show you. Like Pablo, for example, has a background from Madagascar.
Yep.
So that was Allison's choice. But so I had taken a shortcut and had temporary backgrounds, a lot of them repeated for some of the characters, and now they all have a unique background. So that's coming in this update as well. So yeah, I think that's it.
All right.
I have a new feature coming
Yeah.
that I'm working on, which
Yeah, that's exciting.
after I've got everything wrapped up. Oh, I have a game ending, which I'm not going to demo, but if you actually finish all 25,000 levels, there's a proper ending instead of just the game crashing. So
And
well,
and
Yes.
I have cheated. I have seen it, and it is without a doubt the best animation in the game.
yeah, and music. I
And
think.
music, yeah, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a special ending. I think it's pretty cool. I think
Yeah.
it'll be a good payoff. I mean, you have to finish 15,000 levels straight to get to it with no
animation.
with
It says like
no-
it's at 25,000 levels.
Yes, it's
but-
at 25,000, but the last
yeah, but 15,000 with no like additional incentives along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore. And I debated whether or not to have an ending for the game or to have it just keep adding more levels and have it go on forever. But we discussed it, and
We wanted people to have a
think
sense of
there's enough.
accomplishment.
yeah,
Yeah, and if you want millions more levels, go to this screen.
yeah, you can swipe over it.
Right.
There are literally millions.
Yeah.
So yeah, I decided to just it's going to have an ending.
Yeah.
By the time you get
That's good.
to level 25,000, hopefully my next game will be out and you'll have something else to play. So from my
Except for that one
portfolio.
person at level 17,000, you're going to be on your
Yeah,
own
oh
for
my
a while.
gosh. Is that how far they are now?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Almost. That was a few days ago anyway. Probably 18,000 by now.
Yeah.
So, well on their way to getting to the ending. But thank goodness there is an ending. I might even come back. One thing I kind of wanted to do for the ending was allow you to put your name in if you finish the game, and then have a special credits section for players who have finished the game, basically in the order that they finished. So that's on my list. I might make it someday, but I figure I have a bit of time before too many people get there. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably like a year.
Well, you'll have to tell that. But what about that first person, though?
I know. I think I might just do a special case for that one. I'll just watch when they get there. I'll put in a placeholder name or something so that they can at least save the date, so they can backdate if I add that feature.
Oh, okay.
Backdate their accomplishment. Yeah. So, but yeah, there's going to be the game will end, and that will be it.
Yep.
A daily challenge will still work. You can still swipe over and play the relax through overload levels, but the main journey will be over. Yeah, so good luck getting there, everyone.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be a few years, probably.
Yeah,
Yes,
for me,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
You guys might, I don't know, it depends on if you stay
I
on
mean-
pace
No,
or not.
I
Maybe
think I
another year.
need 2 more years.
Yeah, I mean, so I started in March, and so that's been what, 8 months now, 9 months, and
9 months,
I
yeah.
mean, 1,000 a month is like, even that is maybe a bit much for
That's
for
true.
for ongoing purposes. So that would be
Right.
well, I guess a year and a half.
Yeah.
Not quite 2 years, I guess. 24,000 at 1,000 a month would be 2 years. So, 2 years from now, yeah, by the end of 2022, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll
yeah.
see.
I should definitely have a new game out by then.
Okay.
But I
I'm gonna hold
haven't.
you to it.
Yeah, I haven't decided what my next game is going to be actually. So maybe that could be a topic of discussion sometime. I've got a few candidates in mind, spin off of this one, and then some others that are completely different. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I'll save that for another time. Okay, I think
Okay.
that's it. Shall we dive in?
Yep.
I lost
All right.
again last
Yep.
time, so
Yep.
I have the dishonor of doing the countdown. So you all ready?
Ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, that was
A
a
cacophony.
real cacophony that time.
Sorry, did I mess something up? I realized I realized
No, it was
when I
great.
started to do it that I didn't have my sound on properly, and so I like turned it on at the last second.
No, I think I heard all three of us for the first time, which I thought was great. What am I even doing? I am playing without.
What are you doing? What am I doing?
I'm playing without a plan, is what I'm doing, and it
Yeah,
never
same.
works.
I charged in and didn't think about anything here.
Oh, who's finishing?
Me.
Oh my gosh!
No,
Come
you
on,
Magnifique.
show up.
Yeah,
Oh,
Marcel.
magnifique! Allison had very explicit requirements for Marcel's voice, so I think the guy nailed it.
Yeah, he did. I was really happy.
Who's the character you wanted him to sound like?
Well, I feel bad saying because it turns out he's a bit of a wackadoodle, but I just had
Why do I keep doing
he
this?
did an initial voice for
Start
Marcel
over.
that was very high, and I just don't. In my mind, Marcel doesn't have a high voice, so I just needed him to deepen it a bit, and he did. He was great.
So you don't want to say who it is? Okay.
So I know that. Yeah. So you said once before that he was originally going to be named after Marcel Marceau the mime, and I was like, well, how does he have a voice then? Or how do you know what he sounds like?
That's true. That
But
doesn't make
obviously
any
that-
sense. Yeah. How do you explain that, Allison?
I don't have to explain myself.
Okay.
No, I
And then,
yeah, just
well, and then you realized that the monkey on Friends was also named Marcel.
yeah, that
And
was
so-
unfortunate, but it's okay.
That was just a
I think it
coincidence,
worked.
What was that?
Me, I finally finished.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I take it you guys have both been on
I'm starting over.
2 for a while.
Yeah, I think I matched too early. I must have. As I start matching again. All right. Well, it
Sometimes it's irresistible.
really is. Huh.
I hope I'm on the right path because I'm not going to want to undo all this. Which means if I'm not on the right path, I'm gonna get stuck for a long time.
It's a mistake. That was a
No,
mistake.
I did that before. Shoot.
I had a plan and I
Nope.
totally lost it. What was I doing?
Nope. Right, starting over again.
Yeah, I did too.
I haven't given up on my path yet. No, I probably should. Hate the off by ones.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, I think we have a real challenge today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, although we haven't had one in a while. Oh no.
No.
Come on. I don't want to restart. I might not have a choice.
Think.
Think. I think I fell into the trap of matching too early, and I can't bring myself to undo all my work.
Can't be precious about it.
Yeah. You got to fail quickly in this game.
Yeah, that's probably
Fail quickly and start over.
why I keep losing. I don't want to quit. uh, Come on. Give me a break here.
I'm not going to sing the song that's in my head now that you said that, because I'll get accused of promotion.
Yes. Without
free-
sponsorship.
Free free sponsorship.
When I went to
Wait,
YouTube to start up the stream today, I got distracted by a baby elephant video, and it had some song.
Baby elephants doing what?
It was a baby elephant just playing around and having a good time, and there was some music playing.
It was
got stuck in my head.
Yeah, it's the Banana Boat song. So he was singing that all morning.
Yeah, she gave me a limit how many more times I could sing it, so I had to I had to be careful about.
I'm so
Are
frustrated.
either of you getting anywhere?
No,
But I can't give up. It feels so close to being right that I cannot let it go.
yeah, that happened to me. That's where I'm at. Like, I feel like I should have this, but of course, slightly
I can't
off.
even get. Like, I keep trying different ways to start, and none of them go anywhere.
Oh, the problem is I went somewhere, but not quite far enough. Okay, I have to have it this time. I think I do. I think it's in the bag, folks.
Whoa, really?
I think it's in the bag. Yeah, is this going to be my week? It's been a long time. Yes.
Wow, look at you.
Number 2. All right, I heard number 3 is hard too, unfortunately, though.
Great.
So you guys probably have plenty of time to catch up.
Okay, I got it.
You got it? Oh,
Yeah.
see, you just needed the incentive.
Amazing.
Oh, great. I thought I was going to have a little time to relax here. But no, now I got to hurry up or lose my lead here. Oh, I'm
think I
having to
already
start
started
over.
it. Yeah, I was like, this
Oh.
already
All right,
isn't
well,
correct. Yeah,
I
me
do
too.
not have a lead then. So we both restarted.
Is
Oh,
this
what was I
done?
going for? No. Okay. Well, let's try. Darn it. If only this one would have been easy. I had a slight lead getting to it.
I
I had to start over.
I did something a little iffy. All right, not that way. Not that way. Okay. Nope. All right, starting over again too.
Yep, I don't think this is an easy match one either.
Well, if it's not, I'm not going to win.
Well, it's not working for me anyway.
I'm still back on 2.
Yeah, that I don't know how I got that one.
Me either. Nope.
Okay, come on, David. You gotta win at least once. It's so embarrassing losing every week. I was just thinking this morning, I gotta move on and try to make another game that I can win. Oh, I feel like I'm close, but not quite there.
I don't know why I'm even bothering you.
Believe me, that's how I feel almost every week.
I'm not going to get there on this. This is not happening. Oh, well.
That's my huge.
Too early. Where are you? I don't like these sounds. Is this you, David?
Yeah.
Oh, it must be. He's
Yes!
quiet. He's quiet. It's never good when he's quiet.
Oh my gosh, I won one. I won one.
Yay!
Oh my goodness, I don't have to do the countdown for once.
It's going to be me next time. Oh, well.
Yep, it is.
All right.
So I think we
I'll come back to that later.
have to, yes, that one was not easy. Oh, it looks like Allison's got 3.
I had to stack it like a chump.
Like a jump. That's a great one.
Cool beans!
Wow, all right, that was exhilarating.
It was.
I'd
Well,
say
for
I had
you.
more fun than most weeks for me. All right, so time for the best part of the show, the fun facts. Caitlin, you want to go first this time?
Sure.
Okay.
So mine is it starts off as a sad fact, but it comes back around in the end. So I'm just preparing
and then I'll
you.
add some sadness at the very
Yeah.
end.
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys in New York have obviously a very famous Christmas tree, the Rockefeller Center. We've talked about it before.
Yes.
But here in Boston, we also have a Christmas tree that goes up on Boston Common every year and is decorated and lit. And it was just lit this past week. So it's been in the news a bit. Anyway, the interesting thing about this particular Christmas tree is that it actually is not local. It comes from Nova Scotia every year.
What?
And the reason for that is that in 1917, so this is during World War I, on December 6th, so the anniversary of it is tomorrow, there 2 ships in the harbor of Halifax, Nova Scotia, collided, and one of them had explosives on it, and so it exploded, and it was quite a bad disaster. It
Yikes.
leveled a neighborhood nearby. A lot of people died. It was pretty bad. And so people from around had to rush in to help, and the Boston chapter of the Red Cross, I believe, was the first to respond from the United States. And so this group of doctors and nurses and other, emergency people took a train up from Boston, and they were one of the first groups to arrive from outside to help. And so as a thank you, every year, Nova Scotia sends this Christmas tree to Boston as a thank you, and they've done it for over 100 years now. I believe it's been every year. There might have maybe there were some years that they skipped, but starting in 1918, so on the one year anniversary of the disaster, and ever since they've sent this Christmas tree. And
that's incredible.
2 years ago or 3 years ago now, I guess, would have been the 100th anniversary of the first tree. So it was either that or in 2017 when it was the 100-year anniversary of the
event
disaster.
Right.
There was the mayor of Halifax, I think, came to Boston, and there was a plaque installed and all this stuff. So Anyway, so now
plaque?
every year
That's
the city of
Allison's
Boston
favorite
gets a
thing.
Christmas tree.
Do you have
From-
a picture of the plaque? That's
I'm
Allison
sure there's
loves-
one on the internet.
She lives for plaques. All right, we have to look it
Okay,
up.
Yeah.
I will find one and you can link to it.
Okay.
I'm sure there's an image that's findable. I have not
Yeah.
seen it myself, but
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
That is super cool.
Yeah.
So that's my local Christmas tree story.
Yeah, that's amazing.
As far as I know, no owls were harmed in the shipping of this tree. But
Yeah, speaking of which, speaking of Rocky, the Rockefeller tree owl, I forgot to mention last week that he was released into the wild again, and there's a video of his release, which is stunning. You
Yeah.
need to watch it.
Okay.
I'll post a link to it. But
Okay.
there's no audio. It's just completely silent. But it's kind of,
It's beautiful.
yeah, it's kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, you got to watch
Aw.
it. I'll post a link. Wow, that's just amazing that someone, the town would uphold that tradition for so long. That's
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
That's incredible. I feel like things like that don't happen anymore.
Yeah.
That's from an interesting
Yeah, I mean, it's
time.
one thing to do it, 1 year or a couple of years, but to
Right.
have kept it up for over 100 years now is pretty cool. And it's just, it's a beloved tradition, and yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's incredible. Speaking of like, I was gonna add a real downer, but maybe I won't. I'm gonna resist. Okay.
Okay.
That was such a nice upbeat story. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's super cool. That some town would, after 100 years, nobody's even alive from that time probably, still upholding the tradition. Super cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for that fun fact. Allison, you wanna?
So my fun fact is also flora and fauna related.
Oh, okay.
So we have been watching a floral competition show.
Yes.
And it's been
Full bloom.
Full bloom.
We're not supposed to
Well,
advertise for
no.
that. It's all right.
And
So wait, pause. When you say a floral competition show, like flower growing, flower arranging?
flower
What?
arranging, flower
Flower
arranging and
arranging, okay.
styling.
Yeah, it's very, it's kind of, like we weren't sure we were gonna like it. At least I wasn't in the first episode or two, because the hosts are kind of.
They're professional florists. They're not hosts.
Like really,
Yeah.
they're not
Okay.
good hosts. They're not like comedians like
Great British
Bake Off. They do. We really like the British competition shows because
There's no drama.
yeah, like here's
Yeah.
everybody gets the same thing. They're at their little station and they do their thing. It's very nice. The American one, they're like, okay, 1, 2, 3, everybody run and like grab the best flowers. And they're all like fighting each other. And it's just why do we have this in our culture? I don't know. It's the Brits really know how to do this better. So we weren't sure, like, because they're not like nice. At least in the beginning, they weren't really nice to each other. They were fighting, and they had some team events, and they were getting upset at each other. And you're like, I don't want to see this. But it kind of the show kind of came into its own. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, and it gets nicer as it goes.
It does. So, but in the show, so this is where my fun fact started, but I had to deviate from it. They have a lot of like interesting statistics about like flowers and the percentage of flowers that are actually sold at grocery stores of the total flowers each year. So I was hoping
And
to
some
like
nice tips for like arranging your own.
So I was hoping to find out like more information about like, do grocery stores actually sell the majority of flowers, and when are the most flowers sold? Is it Mother's Day? Is it Valentine's Day? And the internet does not have consistent statistics on this at all.
No.
Some things will tell you it's like occasion gifts. It's just because. Other people say like, oh no, 30% of the industry is poinsettias at Christmas. So I could not find anything I felt comfortable with being accurate.
Okay.
But one of the flowers that this show will really make you appreciate in a new way is carnations. David hates carnations, and even
I'm with
he
you,
was
David.
like coming around a little bit on them by the end of the show.
I don't know why, but in the show, seem to think they're back and like
Yeah.
it's time for carnations again. I don't know.
So
Okay, Allison, bring me around
Yeah,
on
let's hear
carnations
it.
then.
this is also dark, so I don't know if it's gonna bring you around to carnations, but I just thought it was interesting. So there are several myths around the origin of carnations.
Oh.
So I'm gonna tell you one that's my favorite.
Oh.
So the goddess Diana apparently was attempting to woo a shepherd boy.
Oh.
And he didn't really take to her. He wasn't really
Oh.
interested in being wooed by a goddess. We don't know why. And as retribution for being slighted, she ripped out his eyes
What?
and threw them to the ground. And that's where carnations sprouted from his planted
Why are
eye.
the Greek myths also just
Well,
horrible?
I guess Diana's Roman, I guess. She's not
Well, yeah, I mean, she's
Greek
the Roman version of.
of Artemis.
They're all the same,
Yeah.
but they just have different names, right? So Artemis is
Yeah.
the Greek version, but
So in Greek, it's a dianthus, so it's a divine flower, is where the kind of genus of carnations comes from. And then the Latin is from caro, meaning flesh, which is, I guess, the natural, not varietal, not dyed version of carnations. But I just thought it was really interesting that like these.
Are they white by default? What's the
I think they're
natural-
like beige. I think they're
Oh,
like a pinky beige.
a little pink. Okay.
But I just thought it was really interesting that like these like what we consider like throwaway filler flowers are like the retribution of a slighted goddess. I thought it was.
I think I
thought it
like
was
them
really
even
funny.
less now.
Well, the
Yeah.
other story is sadder. I can tell it,
God.
but you're not gonna like it, David.
Well,
'cause
I'll
you're
leave it
gonna-
up to you.
Well, it's a downer. So the other
Like that one wasn't?
the other like possible origin of carnation, again, like caro carn flesh, is that the flowers sprang from Mary's tears at the crucifixion, and that's where like carnation incarnation comes from.
Oh, I like that one so much better.
You do? Oh, well, it's
Yeah.
yeah. I guess it's
not
it's less well, it's less-ish violent, I guess. I don't know. But
it's
It's bittersweet.
it's less directly violent and more like
Passively.
peripherally violent.
yes,
Right.
Yeah.
It's indirectly because of violence, but not literally someone's eyes. You know, it's
Yeah,
so
that's
I don't know.
gross.
Yeah,
Like, oh, they sprouted from someone's eyeballs.
yeah.
No.
Ugh.
So the other thing just interesting about like carnations, I thought, is they're associated with a lot of different like political movements
Oh,
in
no.
history, like
Oh.
people using like red and white carnations at different times to symbolize different like they were used in the Netherlands during World War II to symbolize like opposition to the Nazis. They've been used in like the women's suffrage movement. They've been used in different like revolutions. So I just thought like carnations, they're not just supermarket filler flowers. They've got their own legacy and history.
Yeah, it's kind of scary to think like you make a bouquet just innocently, and you might not have any idea what kind of message you're sending to someone who's familiar with these meanings.
Yeah, or even like culturally, flowers have very different meanings. Like,
That would be an interesting
Yeah.
topic. Like, yeah.
well, I just got around there now, so sorry.
Well, and then there's the Victorians were very into, right, it's flowers being a secret language where different flowers meant different things. And like even
Right.
the color, you know, meant something specific. And
Right.
anyway,
like,
there's a
red
whole,
rose
you
versus
can,
a yellow or
you
a
can
white.
look that up. There's like lists and lists of those. So
Well, yeah,
gosh.
it's the English, the War of the Roses. You know,
No, what's that?
I'll do. Now that'll be my fun fact next
Okay.
week. I'll do because I can talk about like the Tudor rose and it's a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I'll talk about the quest for the black tulip.
Okay.
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 Ooh, we'll have a flower.
We
flower fun
have
facts.
flower themed. Okay. We can do flower themed fun facts next week.
Yeah, and
if
then
you
we're gonna have to have a Christmas one soon, though.
Yeah.
We
So-
might have to have multiple Christmas themed ones.
Okay.
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 I don't know about you, but I like Christmas.
Yeah.
I like
oh
Christmas
yeah.
too.
I feel like
I've been-
I can come up with many fun facts for Christmas things.
Okay. I think it's time to start them then.
Okay.
I have been instructed that I must pick out a stocking soon because I don't have a stocking.
Yeah.
And that's a big deal around here.
Barbarian.
Apparently.
Well, we like.
I have a stocking.
You heathen.
As a child, I have a stocking that's my mom probably has stored away somewhere, but I don't like carry it around with me, so I don't have it handy.
I have a stocking at my mom's house, and I have a stocking in my own home.
Same.
It's not unusual.
And I have a stocking at my in-laws' house.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta have a set for every place you might possibly spend Christmas.
Yeah.
I suggested like reverting back to the origin of the stocking and just using one of my big wool socks, but she says no.
No. I said
Can't
no.
fit anything good in there.
No.
Come on now.
It's big enough for a lump of coal, and that's about it.
Yes, speaking of lumps of coal, what was that? What was that movie we watched?
Christmas Chronicles.
Christmas Chronicles. I'd never even heard of it, but we saw an ad. Did we talk about this already?
I don't know.
We saw an ad for Christmas Chronicles 2, and we ended up watching 1 and 2, and they were pretty good.
Yeah.
But there were lumps of coal involved,
Yes.
especially in the second one.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so next week we'll have some either flower or Christmas fun facts,
Or both.
or both.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll merge them and somebody could do poinsettias or whatever.
Yeah.
And we can have flowers and Christmas in one
Okay.
fun fact.
Well, I mean, I can PSA right now. If you have pets, don't have poinsettias around because
Yeah.
they are poisonous to cats and dogs.
Oh no, and they eat them?
So PSA.
Well, they can, not all, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's a good fun fact. Oh, it's not really fun, but it's a good
That's
fact.
not fun.
Yes.
That's my PSA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will. I guess we'll wrap it up there, and we'll see you again next week. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this live stream, like and subscribe. Yes. Okay. And with that, we'll see you next week.
Yeah. See
Bye.
you next week.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.